Church of Usual 24-hour stay. Hey, I'm having an awesome time. It's been crazy. The 24 hours is like it's like 27 days. When I saw the excitement on the members on arrival, alone, that encouraged me. As we came in, everybody went to their lodges, the male and female lodge. Everywhere was already tagged. And I must say that it's such a great privilege to do it in a very different environment from the usual camp. It was a house, so it helped the theme, the plan. The setting was awesome because we wanted to focus on team bonding and conflict resolution. I remember that we were supposed to infuse conflict, but we didn't have to because naturally we found conflict.
We know, please. We don't want to hear this concept. Something was getting the right, you said that.
When we were playing games, because of the differences and all that. The experience of passing down knowledge with such passion. I know that in 2021 we're going to be young Christians in the marketplace. I took emotional intelligence where it was broken down into other segments. The first class was discovering yourself, and it was good to use simulation. It was good to use an ideology outside the box. We spoke about finding out things about ourselves that we didn't know. What would it be like? What would you feel like if you found out something new about yourself?
To know more about us.
Okay, let's go to that booth and help me look directly into the camera and say why you chose Red Balloon. You can sit, please.
Okay.
It was also a good time for the pastors to bond because we were always busy. Every pastor in the church is busy because we're not full-time pastors. We have regular jobs also. So it was a time for us to bond and talk about plans. And it was time for us to know our members. If you were to tell me to rate the camp or the 24-hour stay, I will rate it 100 over 100. Yes, that's just the truth.
This 24 hours camp so far has been an exciting moment. It's, if you ask me, I would say it's met and exceeded the expectations that we had for this campaign, as it were. One of the things that was core to our hearts that we really wanted to trash out was the issue of unending conflict.
2-0. He paid it under.
And we also wanted to establish how we could interact amongst ourselves in a better and lighter atmosphere. And I would say that God helped us to achieve this aim. When my session started yesterday, the first session we just had to sit down and just discuss. We started with a song where we was just, it's a popular song, there's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me.
There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. There's no shadow you won't light up.
So we have to establish that this song that we are singing, what exactly does it mean? If we're asking God to light up shadows, it means we're asking Him to expose our hidden secrets. If we're asking Him to tear down lies that were built around ourselves, it means we're asking Him to expose us. And I believe God did just that, because when we sang the song with a deep understanding, then God was able to begin to reveal ourselves to us. And we could see that a lot of conflict played out naturally, that we're not able to pick from and able to establish and able to deal with. One of the things we saw that when there's underlying tension, it's easy for conflict to come up. So, for example, we watched a video clip of one of the conflicts that happened during the games. And then while we were resolving during the conflict resolution class, we saw that there had been underlying tension. Imagine two parties saying, this person always thinks he can boss me around, this person thinks he can boss me around, so I have to react, and all of that. You see, all of that came up during the conflict resolution class. So you see that most times conflict don't just jump out of the blue. There are times it's underlying tension that builds, and eventually results in conflict. But one thing I was happy about is the fact that people were able to open up.
Some people just see it from a distance and just think, okay, we just need that gossip. Yes, we gossip, but we also invest in the friendship. We first in the friendship alone.
From talking about the cliques, wow, you see the kind of names that were being mentioned, different. So the cliques are known, you understand? Everyone knows the cliques and is just watching. So we're able to observe, we're able to trash out some of these issues, and we're able to reach amazing resolutions. And we believe that going forward, we're going to have better relationships, we're going to have a greater experience, because when there is unity, it's easy for the church to march on. And I believe that the things that God has begun to do in this one-day camp, we're going to be reaping the fruits throughout 2021. So my session was even a learning experience for me, because I had to trust God completely, to go out of the normal and not rely on I'm a teacher, so I'm used to following well-prepared scripts when it comes to teaching. But God had to tell me, you can't follow a well-prepared script if you're going to get to the heart of the matter. You need to just rely on my help, and I'll take you to it.
I'm trying to change on my own. Lord, I can't do it anymore. Help me, Lord. I've struggled. Lord, help me.
It lasted way into the night, but everyone was refreshed, everyone had great understanding. And one thing God helped us to do was that no one went to bed angry. No one went to bed with unresolved issues. We were able to resolve and trash out every issue before it was time to go sleep. As far as I'm concerned, that's a great miracle that the Lord has helped us to achieve. And if that's our take home from this camp, then of course I'm amongst all men the most joyous, because truly God was able to do above and beyond our expectations for this camp. My name is Minister Efizi, and I'm brutally committed to purpose. Thank you.
The future is bright for these young ones. The future is a bright one for us at Church on Neutral Eagles Assembly. Since the inception of the church, we've had different activities that brought about bonding. But as the church grew, there was need for a deeper level of bonding and synergizing as a family. In the end, we came up with this retreat, 24 hours retreat, after listening to the needs of every member of the church. The bonding, the syncing has gone more than 100%. You can see everybody's working together, cooking together, dancing together, doing activities together. I mean, it's just been amazingly awesome. We've also had sessions where people have now been able to express themselves. You have to put yourself into it.
There's a mention in the part where you make your research, you know who your competitors are,
I don't really know what to title my session, but it was majorly about firing up these young ones, letting them know that their dreams are valid, and it is God that put it in their hearts, and it's available and within reach for them to fulfill. I see this church growing and soaring in leaps and in bounds, because what we are building is a family army that cannot be broken. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of this clip. God bless you.